Now, the parents of a young man killed by a 14-year-old girl say he was failed by authorities, and they're warning that others are at risk of being killed by violent children. An inquest into the death of Nimroy Hendricks concluded that police and social workers missed opportunities to intervene. Sky's Becky Johnson reports, and a warning that her piece contains details which some viewers may find distressing.
When somebody sticks a knife into your son's heart and kills him, I've had to read everything because you wonder how he spent his time in that loss. After he knew he'd been stabbed and after he was bleeding out and he was dying, you follow that. Some part of you needs to know. You need to know.
Welcome to the X Games 2020. I ain't competing. I'm just practicing right now.
Nimroy Hendricks loved life. He was 24 when he was stabbed to death by a 14-year-old girl. His killer was violent and dangerous, and the authorities knew. She had a long criminal record and years of contact with social services.
Do you feel your son has been failed by the state?
Absolutely.
100%. This girl who had mental problems, who was known to the system for so many years.
Nimroy's killer, who for legal reasons can only be known as Child A, spent most of her life in Birmingham. From birth, her family were known to social services. By 6, she'd become so violent at school she was excluded aged 8. By 13, she'd been arrested several times and spent time in police protection and emergency foster care. In 2020, she stabbed her mother in the leg and set fire to her bedroom. She was held on remand. By the time she was released, her mother had moved to West Sussex, where she'd met Nimroy. A crucial report detailing the risk Girl A posed wasn't shared with authorities there. An inquest has found in the hours before she killed Nimroy in October 2020, police and social workers missed opportunities to intervene.
This is an entire catalogue of errors.
The system needs to change, and if it doesn't change, sooner or later you'll hear another parents like us.
This is yet another case that reveals the failure of the state to deal with the risks to society from violent children. A system that's traditionally focused on child protection, now increasingly faced with children who are themselves a threat.
Since Nim's been killed, there has been a raft of children who are running around killing people, hurting people. Far more serious interventions need to be put in place when they begin to flex those very, very dangerous muscles. This cannot get better unless that is actually done.
Sussex police point to a police watchdog investigation that found no evidence of wrongdoing. West Sussex County Council said it'll reflect on the inquest findings. Birmingham Children's Trust said it has acted on lessons learnt from this case.
When I lost my son, it's like my heart, there's a big hole in my heart.
Most days, Nimroy's father spends time at his graveside.
I'm not here to, have revenge and blame the little girl who did it. I'm really sorry for her. She needed help. But I would love to see changes come because of the death of my son.
Becky Johnson, Sky News, West Sussex.